Hi everyone, I'm Jeff Teague. I'm with Fred Anderson Toyota in Raleigh, North Carolina. We're your complete Toyota resource. Today I want to talk about the all-new 2022 Tundra. This is a limited 4x4 double cab. I want to show you what comes factory stock and then have you look at the many options that have been added to this particular truck so you can see what's standard and what's available. If you haven't seen it or you want to see more of it, let's do a walk around so that we can see what the Tundra Limited is all about. You'll notice one of the biggest additions right here, the TRD off-road package. You can tell by the TRD wheels down there. You can also tell by the badging. And you'll be able to tell with the TRD grille that comes with the TRD package as well. I'll explain some other things as well, including the suspension. This double cab here has a 6.5 foot bed. If you get the Crew Max configuration, it'll have a larger back seat, a standard 5.5 foot bed, but you can extend it to a 6.5 foot bed on the Crew Max as well. Now as for the window sticker, you'll see a lot that's standard on here. Limited double cab, 6.5 foot bed, made in San Antonio, Celestial Silver. Safety ratings are not out yet. Here's the fuel mileage, 22 on the highway, 17 city, 19 combined. We're going to look at standard. Has that 3.5 liter twin turbo V6 with a 10-speed automatic transmission. You can get limited in either the iForce, which is the twin turbo engine, or you can get the hybrid iForce Max, which will be available in the spring. Toyota Safety Sense 2.5. This has normal 20-inch alloy wheels. They've been upgraded. This has 14-inch audio, multimedia, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Sirius XM. But now, let's take a look at standard and what's been optional. JBL 12 speaker premium audio. The limited premium package gives you the premium LED headlights and towing technology package. I'll show you some of those camera angles in just a couple minutes. The limited power package, the wireless charging, cabin power supply, LED bed lights, has a moonroof that's not standard on this one. You can add it for $850. The TRD off-road package, this is the one I want to focus on. Gives you the 20-inch TRD wheels with all-terrain tires, the grille, off-road suspension with Bilstein shocks, skid plates, mud guards, the red push-button start, TRD shift knob, leather, aluminum sport pedals, locking rear differential, I like it, multi-terrain select, crawl control, and downhill assist, heated leather steering wheel has been added. So we take those options, get it delivered, $57,000, and I'll keep going on this one here. It has ToyoGuard Platinum added to it, all-weather floor mats, paint protection. This one will be $58,000 too. Let's look inside. The first thing you may notice, you may see Softex seating. You may see the large 14-inch multimedia display. You'll also notice with the double cab, it has a smaller back seat than Crew Max. And what I did was I adjusted the front seats. So one was sitting more back, the driver, and one was sitting a little bit more forward, the passenger. You can see if you've got the seat all the way back, it's a little tight. More room there if it's a little bit more forward. That's a consideration that you'll need to check when you're looking at double cab. It's got the sliding horizontal window. We've got nice, soft, squishy armrest, USB ports, the 400 watt plug-in, a storage shelf, cup holders, and here's the view from the back. And then looking in through the passenger side, I see an 8-way power passenger seat with lumbar support. See cup holder space, a little bit of storage room there. Chunky industrial looking air vents. And then look at the seating. We'll move this to the side here. The seating, I think, is very comfortable. And it's broken up and it's got white and gray accent underneath the seats to really break it up and give it some character. Now here we've got storage. How are we going to open it? Either from the passenger button or driver button. More USB connectivity, cup holders, and then this right here is where your smart charging goes. Your phone can go right here. It'll be kept nicely in place. Your 2-wheel, 4-wheel button. We've got different drive modes, multi-terrain select, downhill assist control, crawl control. A lot going on here, and tow haul. So then we've got the TRD shift knob, lots of buttons and controls, and then that big Mac Daddy screen there. And these are the wheels and tires that are upgraded when you get the TRD off-road package. You can see the Bilstein shocks there in the background. 20-inch matte black TRD wheels with the TRD red logo here. Falcon Wild Peak tires, all terrain. So the first thing, we've got a front end. It's got Toyota Safety Sense 2.5. It's got the TRD black, big, bold, in your face type grille. Tundra clearly marked in case you didn't know what it was. TRD in case you didn't know what it was. Then it's got these upgraded headlights, and I'll go ahead and turn those suckers on. They're gonna flash a little bit, but now we can see exactly what the lighting's all about. So if you look here, you can see it's the upgraded LEDs with the accents. The frame rate is a little bit different than what the lighting is, so that's why they're flashing on camera, and it wraps around to the front. That's a cool look though. And the other thing I can point out, look at the lower lighting, along with parking sensors on the front. You can see it marked right there. So that way if you get close to anything, it alerts you so you don't keep going. You STOP. And then looking at the back end, you'll see that it's three-dimensional. There's a lot going on here. It's fully integrated so that it all looks one piece, all connected, looks finished, and it's got parking sensors, integrated hitch, hookups, and then you'll see this chrome with backup camera, slow lowering, says Tundra, and then a composite bed. This is resistant to scratches and dings and chips so that you will be able to load things without it scratching, right? And it's aluminum reinforced as well. I'm a huge fan of gadgets, so take a look here. Boom. That way if you got your hands full of something, you can just come right over here, push this, hidden, ba-boom. The other thing that's a really cool feature here is we've got these pulsing tail lights, so they're sequential, and it just gives a vibe, but it also attracts attention from the people driving behind you, so they know whether you've got your hazards on or you're ready to turn right or left. They're in the know, and they know a little bit sooner too, because it catches your eye. And let's talk about what's under the hood here. It's got the hydraulic lifts. It's also got soundproofing here, but the highlight, of course, is the twin turbo 3.5 liter V6 engine that's matched with the 10-speed automatic transmission. That produces more than last year, more horsepower, more torque, 389 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. Tundra Limited will be available with the base iForce engine that I just showed you, or the iForce Max Tundra Hybrid. That'll have much more power, much more horsepower and torque for you to take it on the trails, see what it can do. That'll be available in the spring. Now, with the TRD off-road package, you're gonna get the off-road suspension. So let's see if we can get up under here, right? And take a look at our Bilstein shocks. So you can see the front suspension, and then you can also see the rear suspension here. Some features I really like. We got to show you the two-person memory seats. We also have to show the power folding mirrors. The This is an 8-way power adjustable seat with lumbar support, power. The moonroof, remember, is optional, not standard. It has grab handles on the driver's side. People who know the Tundra will be happy that that's added. Sport pedals. Got the leather wrapped heated steering wheel as well. That'll be indicated with this button. Controls. You can do most of your functions here, and then you can scroll through your information display. Sort of like that, and we can go across and keep looking to see what it gives us. That's so you can add a trailer, and it will automatically find out the length of the trailer for you. You can set up your safety systems here and then back. All right, and then let's take a look at the different angles, camera viewpoints that we have. You can see around the vehicle. You can see more of a curb view. And then if we put it in reverse, you'll see crystal clear here, the backup and the 360 overhead. Now look what we can do. We can change our guidelines depending on what you want. You can see in front of, you can see behind. Let's do along the sides. And then the bed, so you can see if anything's about to fly off. Now watch this. You push this button here, and now it sets you up for the trail ride. You can see along the sides. You can see the behind, and then you even have a pitch and roll meter, so you can see what angle you're on. Make sure it's all ready for you to go and conquer the next obstacles. And then let's look at the screen, and we're gonna look down and see that it has the digital temperature controls. It's also got heated seats and cooled seats for driver and for passenger, along with the USB port. Let's take a look at the drive modes now. 2-wheel, 4-wheel, 4 high, 4 low. Drive modes. We're gonna move on over to here. You can be in eco mode, normal mode, or you can be in sport mode, which shows up on either screen. And as far as the screen, it's pretty darn easy to use. You can hit radio. If you want music, you can check out the Sirius XM stations here. We'll go to Hits 1. You can also connect a device, and that'll set up a profile. So sorry it's flashing like this. And then you can set up different pieces of information about your vehicle. Up top you have Safety Connect. This is to open and close it by power. Then we've got our dome lights, like that. Sunglass holder. This right here is an auto-dimming rear view mirror. It can be treated like a traditional mirror that we see every day, or a digital rear view mirror, so you can see unobstructed views without headrests and people in the way. It's a really clever thing. It takes a little bit of getting used to. It's kind of bright, it's kind of magnified, but it really will help you with visibility and distraction. And you'll also see it has home link for garage door opener programming. And finally right here, we've got a lighted mirror with a slider so it can block out the sun. Thank you everyone so much for watching. We're glad you're here. If you're new, please subscribe to Fred Anderson Toyota YouTube channel. If you're a returning visitor, thanks so much for being here. We're glad you're with us. Also, if you're interested in Tundra or Tacoma or 4Runner or Camry or RAV4 or any other Toyota model, whether it's new, used, certified, pre-owned, you can check our inventory at fredandersontoyota.com. Our social media, YouTube here. We're also at Fred Anderson Toyota on Instagram and on Facebook. Thanks everyone so much. See you next time.